3. And I figured I'd go live again. Mass Ascension. Not a lot of wind this morning. Feeling pretty good. Few balloons have flown off into the distance, but for the most part, everybody is staying right above the park. This is day number 3, Monday morning. I figured I'd take you along. Got a few special shapes. There's the frogs. Don't know their actual name. Arabelle the cow. Let's see if I can get. Arabelle the cow is getting inflated right now. Not quite ready to fly yet. And you can see, apparently Monday morning is the day to come because not as many people on the field, a little easier to walk. Oh, there's a couple of buffalo right there. And check that one out. I've never seen that one before. Beautiful morning to fly. You see they're moving in 3 or 4 different directions depending on how high they are up. Just figured I'd take you guys along for the ride. A little easier walking this morning. Didn't really title the video or anything this morning. We just figured we'd go mobile live, and maybe I'll go back through and change the titles and descriptions later on. Lots of balloons getting ready to take off. Many in the air already. A little easier walking around here. See if we can walk over closer to where they're taking off from. How are you guys doing? There's the sloth. I saw the sloth the other morning. He's kind of cool. X fired up, Crackerback Sparrow, Palace, good morning. Glad to have you here. Grab a cup of coffee. Enjoy the balloons. Did get over here early this morning. Managed to get taken off. And honestly, if I went and had breakfast, cup of coffee. There, out of the 8, 4 were still floating around the field, probably almost an hour later. Now, I don't know if no wind is a good thing for balloons. Let's see. A few ready to take off.
Oh, there they are, Hannah.
Everybody taking off this morning, and nice calm winds. Even though less crowd, less people to walk around, it actually seems like just as many balloons as any other morning. See if I can get you a 360 view all the way around here. And there's our sun just coming up. Couple of special shapes this morning. What is that, a clock? Oh. Now, I know sometimes they have competitions. I have not looked to see today's schedule if they're having competitions. They do place a target out on the field. The object is to fly up, come back around, and try to drop a beanbag on the target. I don't know if they'll be doing that today or not. Not sure who. Oh, they are taking off right there. Their crew just letting go of the basket. Spinning just a little bit. They do have the ability to spin the balloon. There are vents on the sides. I've seen a few people. Let's see if I can get that Smokey the Bear. It's over here somewhere. Where is that one? Oh, right there. Again, the crowd not so bad this morning. I can kind of wander around. There's another one taking off right there. This side of the field looks like it has all taken off. Cowboy Biker Adventures, Dawn, how's it going? Still a lot of balloons down on this end to take off. So just kind of meandering down this way. If you're watching this later, this is Monday, day 3 of the Albuquerque 2023 Balloon Fiesta. There's another one taking off right there. It is 41 this morning with Dawn. I don't remember. It's not that cold. I do have a coat on. And it does feel better to stand over by the balloons when they're down on the ground. You can feel the heat coming off of those burners. Kind of keep things warmer. But I don't think it's 41. If I had to guess, in the 50s, mid 50s maybe. It's not too bad. I like this orientation for the balloons too. I believe it looks better on your phone or a tablet if you have that. '79 in Mesa with Bill. Mesa and Phoenix in that area have been the warm spots. Even as of the last couple of weeks, I've heard that there's been pretty warm around there. You see the guys in the referee shirts, they're your launchers. They are coordinating with control and launching these carefully. There's 3 more going up. I'm not quite sure what to make of that. That is what appears to be a boat on a forklift. I don't know why somebody has a boat out here. Oh. Okay. What is the purpose of the boat, if you don't mind me asking real quick?
Well, this is a competition day.
Okay.
And so balloons, not these balloons, other balloons will be coming back, and they have these baggies that they drop for points. and they get points if they get them in the
If
boat.
they get it in the boat.
Yes.
That explains it.
There's also you get X's. I don't know what the competition's going to be, but I suspect there'll be 2 or 3 X's, and they drop the baggage, try to get as close to the swimming X as possible. And throughout the week, they accumulate points, and then whoever gets the most points gets, well, a couple of years ago, it was $10,000.
Wow.
So it's a big deal.
Wow.
This is just one of the special events to get the baggie in the boat.
Well, thank you for your time. I know you're busy.
Yeah, we need to be,
Yep, we'll get out. Thank you. There you go. That explains why they have a boat and a big X on the ground there. He is explaining they have a competition. They'll try to fly the balloons over and drop what I believe are bean bags. And if they get it in the boat, I guess that's more points. In the unlikely event of a water landing. I like that, Bill. Good job. Most of them, this end of the field is still launching. That is the north end of the field. The south end of the field is pretty well all launched. There's a couple few still inflating and getting ready to launch over there. Sun coming up. Oh, now there's one yesterday or the day before. That is the Darth Vader balloon, and Yoda, the green one right behind. They were, last I saw them, they were having some problems over on that side of the field. This is the, I believe the south end. Let's see if I can you can see the power lines. And Darth Vader had kind of a close encounter with the power lines yesterday. I kind of wondered how that one was doing. But I can see Darth Vader and Yoda still going strong. Good to see them doing okay. It was kind of interesting though. I see them setting up another X. So there's the target on the ground, the X, white X, and the little boat. Looks like they are setting up another one right over there. Yeah, and that appears to be another target over there. And then back over this way, yeah, see if I can get it right there. They are setting up another one. So I don't see a boat. WCRV Adventures, Wayne and Carrie, glad to have you here. Good morning. I will say, much more walking room. Sheriff's posse going by. Oh, and they are setting up over here, and I'm getting told that they have to clear the scoring area. They're setting up another target there. So I see one off over in that direction. Over in this direction here, the boat is back over here behind us, still launching a few balloons. You wonder how they could hit targets. If you don't know about the box, a box is a term that the pilots use. Basically going up into a certain area and the winds change and move them in another direction. and they try to judge the winds to launch and then come back to the field for the...
We're clearing the field for competition. Can
Yep.
I ask you guys to go on the other side?
Yep, we're
Thank you
walking
so
right
much.
on over that way. And they use that, what they consider the box, to maneuver to get back and drop targets, or drop beanbags on targets, I guess. And even with all the winds that they have, you can see the flags are going pretty good. They still manage to maneuver those balloons and get back.
Thank you. Good morning.
Step back over here.
I'm time for you to head down on the field. We are already very actively getting the flagging out and going to be setting up the targets for this morning's
There you go.
Sid Cutter Memorial Task. As you heard us describe, there will be the SS Sid Cutter will be placed out on the field. I'll be looking for its location. Art is going to take one of our camera teams, and he'll be down right in amongst and close to the boat. We're getting the final few balloons launched off the field. Looks like most of the Sky Safari team has gotten airborne now. I see Tall Steve, Puddles, and Splash. Andrew Holly up there in Duma, the cheetah balloon. By the way, good morning, Roma, my little niece over in the UK. Andrew's daughter, who is watching us online, I'm sure. There is Wes the Wolf. There is Simbaloo the Lion, all coming to us from...
Oh, that's big equipment coming through.
Which is really cool to see.
Going first would be a distinct disadvantage. I don't know. You definitely have to have a feel for the wind directions, and it all can change literally with 100 feet elevation difference. You can see, if you look at those balloons, I'll try to hold the camera as still as possible. Those balloons, you can see, are just moving all different directions. And they're essentially testing and seeing what the winds are doing, how to read them. Try to get closer in. I might be at a disadvantage myself because I can't turn the camera back towards that sun. I lose my picture for what you guys can see. So they drop bean bags in the squares. They don't have to land. Sounds fun. Yeah, that's the way I'm understanding it. Apparently, including one of them is a boat that we saw a little bit earlier here.
We ask you to cooperate with us and move to where you're outside of the flagging area so that we can get the...
And we are outside the flagging area.
Actually, now that Art's gone, I realize I don't have radio communication with the Meister. That may be what that radio is here. I'll check. But
And I don't know exactly when it starts, when the competition starts. Most everybody has moved over here kind of to the northwest of the field. They are kind of scattered all over. If you're a Pink Floyd fan, right there. Yeah, it could be advantage knowing what altitude and wind directions are. Yeah, absolutely. and watching the other balloons around you. I don't know if I can get in on that one or not. That is a mouse doing a handstand. It's kind of the wrong direction to see it though. If I get a better view of it. That one's been flying out the last few days. The green one right there is kind of moving across the field. Might have figured out the correct line. I don't know if the competition has started. He might be a little bit early. But he does seem to be coming down. Boy, I do think that I may have to move to the other side of the field here because I just cannot show over back by the other targets over here. That was not a good plan on my part, but back over this way you can see Mesa Spirit. Oh, I like Mesa Spirit. I think my favorite is Monte Vista, and then Mesa Spirit would be my second favorite. Oh, that's a nice, only park I know of, the RV park that has its own, you get your own mailboxes, your own address and mailboxes. It's interesting. I like it. Okay, I'm going to see if I can make my way back across over here. If you're joining us late, it is the third day of, we just lost our flagging area here. Third day of the Albuquerque Balloon Fiesta. And I'm going to see if I can get a better position here. A lot of the balloons flying off to the northwest. And I don't know if they will be part of the competition, if they will make it back over to the park. It's going to be a bit of a walk. Let's see if we can get back over to the other side of the park here. And chances are, the way that the winds are working, the balloons will be flying right overhead if they're able to make it back here to the park. You see, one has kind of gone down in the RV area. How would you like to be staying in your RV and have a balloon land on your RV? See that one? Can't quite get a view. I don't know if it's come all the way down or if it's still flying. Might still be flying. Oh, it's down. Something we also haven't gotten to see here at the festival, but have seen them laid out. The winds have been a little rough the last couple days, the last couple mornings, I should say, but remote control balloons, and nobody actually rides in them. They are a smaller balloon, about the quarter of the size of their larger brothers. And the basket simply holds controls and propane canisters. Have not got to see them fly yet, but they are kind of cool, I will say. think we can walk across this way. Looks like a, I don't know, there's one right there. Kind of a, I don't know, kind of a marine. Little better view now. If I can get over to this area, a little better view of the targeting area. Balloons flying over. And that way I won't have to hold this camera into the sun. That wouldn't do us any good. Let's see. They went to pick up a passenger from the RV. Yeah. Still over there. I'm looking over that way. Kind of on the other side of that blue truck right now. I do see a drone right there. I wouldn't think that drones are allowed to, but maybe they are. I don't know if you can see that on your screen or not. Oh, right there. There he is. There he is. There is a drone flying around. I think I saw that earlier. Either that or it was a different one. It was on the other side of the park. Oh, you guys are talking in there. I apologize if I miss your comment. Trying to walk and maneuver. Get to a better location. This actually might not be too bad right here. We've got a handful of balloons that haven't taken off right there. They may stay static and not fly. But I see a bunch of balloons kind of heading this way. Yeah, I see drones in the national parks also, which is a big fine and a no-no. Yeah, I'd have to assume that anybody flying a drone around here better know what they're doing. Everybody maneuvering. If I can hold this still. Depending on what elevation you're at, catching that box, bringing you back over. A couple of them coming back over the field. A couple of them. That's a couple. I don't know if they're all coming back this way or not. But I suppose if I stay on this side of the flags, they do have flags all around the targeting areas. I shouldn't have a beanbag dumped on my head. And let's see if I can, if I can zoom in. Where is that boat? Where's that boat? I see one X there. Right there. Right center of your screen is the boat. I don't know. Yeah. I do not know if I'd be able to see that or not. But maybe if their beanbags have a streamer on them, you can see them. I see a couple of balloons kind of coming in. And I don't know when the competition actually starts. Now maybe the bad thing about being on this end, here's another balloon. That's the Meow Wolf balloon coming in. Whole bunch of balloons descending on the field at the moment. I was going to say the disadvantage may be being at this end, I can't hear the announcers announce whether somebody has actually hit the target, but that purple one right there, that one looks like he's going to land in the balloon or in the boat. He's right on course. Let's see if he throws something out. That'll kind of tell us that the competition has started. Oh, there we go. Should be getting pretty close to being over it. And now going up. Some more coming in. I have to make sure that nobody lands on my head here. There are a number I've figured out how to get right back over here. Get back over here on target. One has come in for a landing right there, that green one about center screen. Boy, the one with the stripes and the stars is coming down awfully fast. I hope that is planned. They're sinking like a rock. Yeah, slow it down. Oh, he just threw a flag. He threw a beanbag. Don't know if he hit his target or not, but now he's going back up. I could see him throw that. I don't know if you guys could see that or not. The Rainbow Riders does a lot of rides for paying customers. A number of their balloons have been taking off every morning with great big full baskets. Some balloons way up there. But a number of them still headed this way, it looks like. Three of them rolling in. X Fired Up is taking off. Glad to have you here, Bill. You have a good day. We'll see you later. See if I can keep the camera out of that sun. Sorry, guys. At some point, I am also looking around just like you are and taking in the sights. So I lose thought about where the camera is here. I figure we'll go for a few more minutes and then we're going to wrap this one up. There's our Pink Floyd. Give you an idea. I showed you the Pink Floyd that was way over there. He's right there, right over the field. Looks like he might be trying to maneuver to get close to one of those targets. Somebody else coming in. And he's got the little red flag and beanbag in his hand. He is ready. He is ready. Bee trappers in the house. Glad to have you here. It is beautiful. Third morning at Albuquerque 2023. Beautiful morning. We've got kind of a competition if you're joining us late. The object is to fly over the field and hit the targets. And boy, he's coming in. He wants that boat. There is a boat that they're trying to throw their beanbag into, and you can see that boat in the bottom right corner. He's going to try to do it. If he doesn't land in the boat, boy, he's coming down low. I don't think you're supposed to land. I don't think you're supposed to land. And at a certain point, he's trying. Look at him fly that balloon, just trying to get his, and he threw it, and can't tell if he made it in there or not. Wow. Kind of show you some of the control that you wouldn't think would be with a balloon, but they do have control. Oh, looking back over my shoulder here, see if we can get, they're all coming back in right overhead, including the sloth, which we saw him earlier taking off way down at the other end of the field. Well, I'll tell you what, if all of those balloons come back, that is a pretty amazing thing. And there's the mouse. I told you about the mouse earlier. See if I get him. There he is. One of the special shaped balloons. This guy landing. Huh. The object is to try to get their beanbag on the target. And way down there in the middle, if they can do it, they're trying to hit that boat right there. And looks like another one. I don't know if he already flew by it. Looks like they've got a few that are on their way trying to get to it. I did not hear what the ref that we talked to earlier said. The prize in years past was about $10,000 for hitting that boat, or whoever got the most points over the course of the balloon fiesta. There was a $10,000 prize in it for him. Obviously, getting a flag in the boat gave you more points. Well, guys, I think I'm going to wrap this one up. There's our penguin. Life with Lenny. Lenny and I and Angela were watching this penguin yesterday, and the winds were kicking up, and it looked like he was trying to make it back to the field. And I'll bet you we watched for better than an hour. Never did quite. He got close to the field, but couldn't quite get back over top of the field. That's just how the difference between the two mornings has been. Yeah, like the spiral design balloons. Yeah, you know, so many designs. Oh, somebody got close to the X, or on the X, I think they were saying. There are several of the X targets on the field. But I think we're going to get out of here, guys. We're going to call this one from Albuquerque 2023. Loving it here. Loving it here. Oh, one more flying over. Like I said, there's a bunch. There's a bunch. All right, guys. We will see you guys next time. Like doing these mobile lives. Glad that you could come and join us. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. Take care, everybody. Live life full time. Take care, all. Bye-bye.